Okay, we're live.
Andrew?
Check you can see us. Haven't seen him, mate. He was just...
Jacob.
Who's that?
Good result, Whitey.
Careful what you say, you got a hot mic.
Yeah. But when you're rolling sub, it's hard work as well.
Oh, absolutely. But we talked about it the other night. We never did it last year. You know, we won. We beat Stratford by 10, and then we beat Coastal by 15. You know, we never put fucking 40 points in the team that we should have. Yeah. We played for their level, which we're starting to move away from them now. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
They'll go and get better, I think.
Well, the thing is, you've got ball handlers. You know, the skill level of that team is probably a lot better than most, and that's what's going to get them through.
Yeah.
You know, they can move the ball.
Like Jason and Tony and
You look at your two little wingers. They were right too.
oh, see, like Kobe, like 3 years ago, he was just a.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a liability, but now he actually gets the ball and he fucking does something. It's just growing in confidence.
Yeah.
No. Don't even start though.
No injuries?
Again, Darren's one of the groups.
Oh, okay.
Which, I don't know how bad. Jason's got a sore back. Yeah, we got Southern next week, so we might go.
10 minutes to kick off. 10 minutes to kick off.
I can tell that score. I just got through 27. They played Coastal and they lost like 10.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to be super strong this year.
27-15 lost to Coastal. They're one win away from being a lot better team, they reckon. They haven't had a win, so they don't know how to win.
Yeah.
That's what the word on the street is down there. Because they've got some good players down there. They just,
It's not happening. And that's the trouble. You get down on yourselves and you get down on yourselves, eh?
yeah.
And it's just popping that bubble.
Yeah.
But I hope they don't pop their bubble. Bubble.
Well, I've requested number 1 next week because I'm coming down on the bus.
Yeah.
Because I'm having a couple of beers.
Hey, who's organising the buses? Me.
We need 2.
Yeah.
You better get a 50-seater for the...
Get a big one for the Colts and the Div 1s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we might as well tick that box now. You've got buses sorted.
I'll get it done on Monday, Whitey. Okay, I'll let you know.
Yep.
I'll get hold of shots Monday.
Yep.
Sweet.
So what, 11?
Meet at 11.
Probably.
Yeah.
Leave it
It's only a 40-minute route.
11:30.
Yeah, get with that straightening road. He used to work on it here once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
I drive it every day.
Shots will tell me. He'll
I
tell me
drive
what he
every
wants
day.
to do.
Yeah.
It depends how much
As
time
long
you
as the bus is booked, I mean, we'll make
Yeah, mate. I'll sort it. They have been booked, haven't they? They have been booked.
I did talk to Joy about it last week.
Okay.
We're looking at taking a supporters bus to Kickoff because the girls are playing there as well.
Okay.
Because it's a kind of a place to park it.
Got a live mic here.
Difficult place to park it.
We've got 5 people watching. If Ash doesn't turn up, I hope you're going to do a good job, don't
We'll get a few beers when we get sorted.
it? Old boys are still out there. Okay. Oh no, so are we.
Is it? Locky Bun?
Broadmoor.
Oh, it's this year.
Last year he probably went on last year in 19. They're coming in now, boys. to your donut. There's a crowd all there on the sideline. There's rugby's losing its fucking.
We're less than 20 in that little stand.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
all the
Seats taken.
seats taken in.
But seriously, you remember down that whole side there'd be people.
Yeah, but Inglewood still gets reasonably different.
We do, yeah.
And that's why we'll take a bus charge $5.
Yeah, okay.
It's against what the
Two copper, just to say.
players do.
Two copper.
Yeah, but we're just thinking that, you know, it could be good because the girls are there, so
Yeah.
because the Colts are going to play at 2 o'clock. So the girls at 12:30, the Colts
Yeah, they've
at 2
changed the
o'clock.
times, haven't they?
Yeah. So we just need to make sure we go there. The boys
But
know
that's
those
own.
times.
But that's.
The 1 o'clock game and your game's the same.
But
It's only
that,
the
but
girls,
they're still driving in cars. The bus
Yes.
is only for the supporters. Yeah.
and they might grizzle or whatever, but it's something that we just try to look after our supporters. We've got to get it out there to get it full. But
Yeah.
you know, I've talked about the Pat Kennedys and the Tides and sort of still come over here. It looks like there's 2 sets of chairs over there.
Old boys come here. Hey, Jody. Hello, Jody. No, it's all right. Just telling you, old boys are coming in now. Old boys in now.
What's he got Tonga's name? Falami.
Who?
Tonga.
Viliami. Viliami. Viliami.
You'll get what he's called.
I'd give him a warm-up top. I'll give him a warm-up top. That's why I'm in the old one.
He so where's he going to play? Wherever? Will he probably if he needs to?
Yep. Yep, we talked to Will about it. Yeah.
So you'd go him before Bayless probably.
I'm suggesting that, yes.
Because he at least
Bayless
hasn't
has
played.
had 80 minutes,
Yeah.
yeah. And he ain't fit.
No, he's had a couple of points.
Oh, don't say anything, Susie might be listening. Those headset things, there may not be any noise coming from here, they might be through there. You better try that on, don't you? Can you hear anything? No. I don't hear this works. Hey, don't I hear that? Hey, this is a message for Tom Mackenzie in that beautiful Victoria Island in Canada. Oliver's dad, I'm really sorry, mate, for spelling your name wrong. We'll get it right this time, I promise. Hope you're enjoying the game. We'd love to see you out in New Zealand. See ya. He's a great kid, that Oliver.
I could with a bit of a flash day on there. Just 2 minutes out of it.
Oh, here he is. Ash!
Here he goes. You right, guys?
Yeah, yourself?
Not bad.
Bernie, I hope you didn't think you were going to be bloody here by yourself.
No.
Good to see you, man. You've, it's good to see you.
Ash, we got to shut that apparently.
Oh, is that right? It's a
Yeah,
safety thing?
someone falls down the hole. Yeah.
That's where you're standing, so
So yeah,
Okay. Nice and easy. You've got one of those?
yeah.
rightio boys.
So have you done a bit of this, Bernie?
No, first time.
Okay, cool. Pretty straightforward, mate. I'll do the gameplay. I'm just going to bring you in. I'll invite you in with questions. What do you think of this? And hey, Bernie, what a
Who's this player?
And obviously we'll introduce you. Is it on? Is it?
Yep, you're all go.
Right, here we are at Vogltown Park today, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Fantastic. Sunny day, not a breath of wind. We've got the very motivated looking Inglewood team coming into the paddock at the moment. No sign of old boys. Just the second home game of the season for old boys today. And quite a good crowd building actually. Joined today, young Bernie all the way from Inglewood, welcome.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Ash. Good to be here. Beautiful day.
It really is. Would you get this in Inglewood?
Always, mate. Always. Never rains in Inglewood.
Corbin Nielsen in 14. Go ahead.
Just getting some changes to the
Mason
Playing
Jones
15.
in 20. Got it. Jaden Dravitsky 19. Thank you. Copy then.
Yep.
Thanks. I'll need that afterwards to do the games.
right, two young looking teams here today.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
And some good matchups actually. So we've just had a couple of TBCs in the program.
Filled
Bernie,
in.
added to the side for Inglewood. So here's the team been looking, and what's been happening out at Inglewood?
Yeah, it's looking good, mate. We've brought a few Colts boys up this year, so we are rebuilding. We've got a bit more depth, but a couple of boys went out injured last week, so we've had to rely on about 3 of our Colts coming through for today's game as well, which is good for them to get the experience.
Absolutely, it's a tough ask, obviously, going from under 21 to Brems, and you'll be facing today, relatively experienced old boys side. The one thing old boys have done well is that they've been able to retain a lot of players from last year's championship side, and it should be a good matchup. It's extremely firm ground, so good running rugby.
Yeah, well, let's hope. That's what it's all about. Look at the Hurricanes last night, the way they were playing,
Yeah.
And every team can kind of do that. The game's going to
Beg
be
pardon?
good stead, so let's hope that happens today.
Absolutely.
Put your microphones
Actually, my biggest
closer.
observation,
Microphone's closer for feedback.
yesterday, or last night rather, with the Hurricanes is actually they passed the ball.
Yeah, and especially in contact, that was really good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what's been happening in New Zealand rugby is players have been tending to carry the ball too far themselves and get isolated and just create a whole lot of unnecessary traffic. So it was great to see last night. There's some great offloads, but more just drawing and passing and really running hard in the space. And surprise, the coach of the Wellington Hurricanes is no other than Clark Laidlaw, New Zealand Sevens coach, so he knows how to find space.
That's right, he does.
Someone start a timer. Start a
the
timer.
player up, so that creates space outside if they get eye contact with other players.
Right, and Inglewood to kick off today, and looks like we've got the top referee, young Will Johnson.
Got it
Refereeing
drawn up.
today. Signals to the bar, and we're underway. Yeah, good luck kick, just goes to 10 metres. And not bad luck there from Inglewood actually. The player fell over, attacking the ball. A good charge there from and stripped from the loose forward. For old boys, we're just getting into that now, so that was young Rowan Slater, good carry actually, but good defensive play there from Inglewood, just able to strip the ball as he was going down.
Yeah, it's a thing that guys work on now, they attack the ball, so if they can't get the tackle, they try and attack the ball to try and turn it over that way, so well done England.
Yep, awesome. Their first scrum of the day, Richard Clough, the halfback, about to feed the scrum. What can you tell us about the forward back today, Bernie?
It's young, we've got a first year tight head prop, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. Rhodes off the back, so adds a bit of energy off the back for us, so hopefully we can hold our own scrums and go forward.
Yeah, good. Double round play there by the fullback, charges into the tackle. It was actually good recovery from the scrum there from Inglewood. It wasn't a great clearance from the halfback. They were just getting themselves organised now. Forwards out on the right, but they're coming open. 10 out to 2, good hold, good little run through, good pop up to the threes. Carrying a wheel high at the moment, but Inglewood want quick ball. They've actually got numbers out wide here if they can stretch it out. Tackle, maybe a forward pass. Bit of an offload. They're still got the ball though, Inglewood. They've played a wee bit of rugby, haven't made any ground yet. But they're just sort of probing at old boys at the moment. Same way play, he spotted the space in number 10, chip over the top, good recovery from the old boys winger. Good chase actually, very good chase from Mason, the first 5.
New boy in the club, coming from Wanganui, spent the last season over in Ireland, so very promising kid.
Yeah, nice play there down the good counter attack there from Parker. Keep the ball out to the 13. Left. Pick down. Good recovery from the left. No pressure whatsoever, but he held down. Really quickly. Great pass across. Luckily, it looks like the loose forward couldn't handle it. It was Dowson drops the ball. Gives Inglewood a bit of time to get across, but not a lot of defensive structure there, Bernie.
No, they were lazy, weren't they?
Yeah. Pass good charge actually. It's always like that for John Jay. He loves to good bounce off. Still carrying. Excellent position there from Albury. Numbers, like you wouldn't believe that on the left hand side. Decided to go right. Great pass out in the park. Parker. Great defensive tackle. Like a freak. Yes. Completely stopped him in his tracks.
He's playing on the wing. That guy's a freak. He can do anything and everything. He'll play lock to wing.
Awesome. Yeah, got good speed there too. Good tip play, yeah, lovely play there for Old Boys. Head down, and one way straight up the gut. Fair enough play, and was able to secure the try, but had a couple of guys unmarked outside him. Maybe the call wasn't there, but good end-to-end rugby there. There was some good attack from Inglewood, and very good counter-attack from Old Boys. Parker took the ball on his 22, knew there were 2 guys outside him, and in the right-hand side, and in the 13 for Old Boys put a good attacking kick. So 5 minutes into the game, Bernie, 5-0 to Old Boys.
Yeah, England just need to work harder on defence. Just notice not much talk out there, so need to work on that and need to push up. Old Boys are pushing up fairly quickly on defence, and I think we need to do the same and look at chopping them. They seem to be going a little bit too high at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've said a key word there, actually quiet. It's like bloody someone died here at Vogltown Park today, isn't it?
Yeah.
None of the players are really talking to each other.
Might be getting sunstroke.
Absolutely, it's hot enough too. So Mason from Wanganui, well done, a good recruit. He looks the part. He's looking for space, and he's got a lovely kick, that's for sure. There's 2 beautiful kickoffs right on the money. Big number 5 comes underneath, knocks the ball forward. Well covered from Old Boys though. Referee playing advantage.
Cool.
Tries to hold it from Old Boys. Just want to get a wee bit more structure on the play. That ball play there. Good hands, great hands from prop to hooker, and open up things down on the left hand side. Good straight run into the ball. And Loft just running onto that like a train. Good pass inside. Oh, bad luck, couldn't pick it up. It was the number 9 coming through. Lily.
Once again, defence from Inglewood, it got a bit jagged out there, one rushed out of the line, which gave Old Boys the space down the outside.
Yeah, absolutely. But you've got to give Old Boys some credit there for the quality of the passing. That offload in particular from O'Neill, Pokai the hooker, just sits him up really nicely down that left-hand side. So well done, Old Boys. They look like they've come here to play rugby today, Bernie, and perhaps open things up a wee bit.
That kick went over, eh?
Yeah, that's a beautiful day for it. And they should be trying to move around. Both teams when they've got ball in position. No excuses out there. See how the scrum goes.
The first defensive scrum for well held, but a little bit. bad luck there actually. Good play there from the 7, good intelligent play actually, saw the ball at the bottom of the feet, knew the scrum was going backwards. Pretty sure Old Boys are creeping offside, there's not a lot of space. That's under pressure. Oh, great kick, but still for a number 8 out there with his left foot, it was a good effort.
He'll sort it.
Great cover. Defence there from Inglewood. Great team from the hooker. Exceptionally well done.
Good line by the ref then. They had to stop play because the ref was on the roll.
Yeah, absolutely. Charging in there from the Old Boys prop. They'll start flooding the ruck and a couple of knock-ons there. So yeah, good hustle from Inglewood. Great play. They're under a lot of pressure at the scrum. The young number 7, Corbin Fabish. I vaguely remember other Fabishes playing for Inglewood over the years, Bernie, so no doubt it's some relative.
Yeah, one of
His
those
father.
Steve Fabish's boys, so he's got 2 out there today. He's also got Jaden out in the centres, so the Fabish name continues in Inglewood, which is great to see.
Yeah, fantastic.
Young boy at fullback has come over from Canada for a season of rugby, played with the Sevens with Rhodes in America.
Nice.
So he's going all right. I think his family generally
Lovely kid,
online.
lovely kid.
So
Yeah.
hello to them in Canada.
Oh, fantastic. That's Oliver McKenzie?
Yeah.
All of it,
Yep.
Great.
Good young kid too.
Lovely kid.
Fantastic acquisition in addition to the Taranaki rugby community. So Albury's looking strong. We're just pushing with off the ball. Dowson's just head down. Doesn't really look at his opportunities. He did that last night. The Hurricanes passing the ball with 2 guys outside him. And might have scored and bounced up, but we'll give that one to Inglewood, eh? The referee's not going to call that.
He always good to
Absolutely. So great scrum. You've seen the pressure and the strength of O'Neill and Toby Burkett.
It is an area we're working hard on. You know, we've got a couple of established guys out there, Bunny, but it is an area where we're developing. Young Lockie's out there now. He's only first year senior. Boy Max is only 19. He played tiny last week, so it's an area we're working on.
Right. So good take and good charge from Slater. Sets it up nicely. Oldwood's just happy to go the same way at the moment. Just these charging runs. And Inglewood's line defence is pretty good actually. So quite good structure. The back door play 2 there. Out to Luff. That's when the defence comes across quickly. They have got really good line defence now. Inglewood are just going to make the one-on-one tackles. Good step there from Parker. Tackle, cover tackle. So Parker looked quite sharp here actually. He stepped off the first one, bust his way through, and then unfortunately for Richard Clough, he just lost his feet a wee bit, and Parker was able to jump under the post. So good try, good build up actually from Old Boys.
Yeah, once again, those first up tackles, you know, we need to keep on making them. We know we're under the pump, but it's all about soaking that up and trying to get some territory later in the game to actually get our moves going. So, yeah, they're just going to keep on working those one-on-ones.
Yep, absolutely. So that's 2 converted tries to Old Boys. They jumped to 14-0. They'll be happy with that start.
Only half the crowd will be.
1/3 of the commentary and video analysis team.
That's a good point actually. We're out here today with a cameraman, and he politely points out he's also an Inglewood stalwart. So yeah, they've got good support. Good take from Jackson Morgan. Quite happy to put the loose boards out in the centre field, Old Boys. Just have that charge. Like a lapse of concentration there, drop the ball cold. So they just seem to be happy to take the ball, move it away, maybe 20 metres, 30 metres out, just attack the midfield, try and drag in some of the Inglewood defence, and then we look to outflank it.
Yeah, exactly. You have that crash ball 2 out. trying to go around the corner again and really stretch us on the outsides, and then probably come back and try and get us on width. So yeah, scrum time for Inglewood now. So hopefully we can get this ball back and start creating a bit of something.
Corby's down.
It's Corbin Fabrish down there, one of Steve's boys. So hope he's not too bad. Looks like a bit of a back injury.
He's clearly in a bit of pain.
And just back from a week off, I believe.
Yeah.
So young up and coming guy, went away to university, come back last couple of years. So still growing into the team, but being a Fabrish, he certainly gives us 100%.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, it's not good.
And the boy Featherstone, Bernie, you mentioned that he'd been playing in the US. So what's been happening here with him? Obviously he was part of the New Zealand Sevens setup for a couple of years.
Yeah. So he missed, I think, being recontracted. So as a lot of the boys do now, they kind of freelance around and they pick a couple of tournaments. I think he was over there with a few local boys here as well, and they do a bit of a circuit over there, and he's come back. He's now working for the Taranaki Rugby Union as a development officer, so really good, and he does a good job in that space. He gets on with the kids really well. He's got good knowledge.
Okay, he's off.
So he's really good for us.
Fabrish is off.
So outstanding young man.
Awesome, thank you. And it looks like, unfortunately,
Who we got?
number 7, Corbin Fowler, Fabrish is having to go off for further treatment. So some sort of lower back injury for him.
Okay, who's that donut? He's a Colt.
He had quite a good tackle, so it might be a crush injury with a couple of players falling onto him.
He's a Colt donut.
Yeah, once we work out, could be Mason Jones, but I'll let you know in a couple of minutes.
Gavin, is that Mason Jones? Yes or no? Mason Jones.
Yeah, Mason Jones. So I think this will be his first game for the Prems today.
Yeah, it is.
Son of Bobby Jones, whose father was Morris Jones, who played for Spotswood back in the day. Brother Kevin sadly lost Morris playing rugby on the field. So yeah, good opportunity for him.
A double play there from Inglewood, and unfortunately the fullback didn't quite get himself in the right position. Take the ball, there's a small hole here, and here's middle stage, does well, double tackle, looks after the ball well. We're just going to have to be a bit more innovative at the moment. Inglewood, old boys aren't required to put any forward whatsoever in the ruck, so just waiting up there for the tackles. Good pass, lovely pass. Out of the fullback, promotes a couple of yards. So just happy to go midfield at the moment, losing a wee bit of ground. The Inglewood guys just got to work a wee bit quicker into position. Good 5 foot offload. A lovely pop ball there with Inglewood making a bit of progress, getting behind the old boys' defence. Just a good setup at the moment. Drop ball under pressure, probably wouldn't think that pass needed to be made.
Yeah, but we've got to execute better than that. You know, it was a pretty easy pass. He was going into contact. Should have held it, but yeah, they're just lacking a little bit of penetration. So hopefully they just keep on working at it. They're just got to get some phase work together, work a bit of territory. I'm sure they'll come right.
Yeah, they're working hard at the moment, Inglewood, that's for sure. And they've got their fair share of ball, but they certainly had more possession than old boys. They just seem to be happy to defend and feed off a couple of mistakes the Inglewood guys have made, and a couple of good tackle turnovers. So interesting stage of the half, 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah, scrum to old boys, so hopefully we can defend and defend well.
Parker brings it down paddock.
Mason Jones, that was, so it was good hit.
Great play by the number 8, moves it around. Fantastic. Probably should have kicked ahead with the 10. Get scrambling defence from Albies, but everyone on him. And good play here. Oh, little shot his block. Good pass in field. Oh, nice ruck. And old boys keen to go again. Not sure about these passes behind the.
Turned over by looks.
Yeah, that's a good play. We've got numbers out here on the left too, Inglewood. I think it looks a wee bit unsure. I love him.
Yeah. He's the freak.
He's got great skills.
Oh, he's a freak. Eh? He can do anything. He'll do something special today, don't worry.
Fantastic. Good defence from old boys. Strong tackling. Good turnover actually. So,
Yeah, it was looking like they hit him hard, but just one of their boys didn't roll away, so it looked like, you know, if he'd have rolled away, we may have been able to get it back, but obviously went old boys' way, so always got to be proactive.
You got a bit of tall timber in the locks here today, Bernie. Are they established players for the club?
Actually, Parker's been around a couple of years now. He's come up from varsity. He teaches, I think, you put on Girls High School. He's the captain this year. We've had a few left from last year, so he's learning in that role. But yeah, he goes all right. And Johnny Powers, he's come back from a year off. So just a nice young lad again.
Fantastic. Yeah, look keen now. While building up the old boys line now. Not straight.
Maybe take the line out.
That's going to be a very good idea. The scrum doesn't look like your front row's pecking quite high though, Bernie. So I'd say that would have been some of the issue in those earlier scrums.
Yeah, as I said, Lockie's first year, so he was over in Aussie last year, just driving harvester to come back, and we lost young Max last week with a bit of a shoulder injury, so he's getting his chance today. So
Funny's carrying a
good
shoulder.
learning curve for him.
Yeah, we love Lockie Smith. I was had the pleasure of coaching him at New Plymouth Boys High, and one of our favourite players.
Yeah, he's a very good kid.
Rugby all winter and cricket all summer. Fantastic.
Yeah, you know, these guys are the future, so we've got to give them a chance.
Absolutely. Straight direct right play there from the second five. Got out ball. Fullbacks on the outside. Oh, good step, mate. Gets past his man. Back inside to the centre. Set up nicely. We've got massive numbers in the middle of the field. And with probably an opportunity to duck down the blind. The halfback should have probably ever looked there. There's no winger on that far side. Wild boys whatsoever. So come in the centre of the field. There's going to be some strong carries here. And I don't know what the wage bill is for your number 8 is playing winger man, but he's got a big work rate today. Yeah, he's had about 10 carries. He's made ground every time. He's offloaded the ball. He's looked fantastic.
Yeah, we had a few injuries during the week, so we've had to make that change out.
Here he goes again. Here he goes.
Then being a winger, I'm going to be an extra loose forward in there. So yeah, there was a couple of injuries during the week, and so it was forced out of necessity. Hayden Keeling, that he went on to the wing because he can play there. Ideally, I was just suggested to Marshy he'd be better served in the forward, probably give us a little bit more penetration, but with the kind of injuries we had this week, we've had to just get by. We've got 3 guys over Colts, so we've got to watch those guys as well when and how we play them.
Yeah, fantastic. He's got great skills and good speed.
He's 96 games today, I think, for Inglewood, so
Hayden,
yeah.
yeah.
That's Hayden Keeling.
Yeah, fantastic. Congratulations. So he'll easily achieve that this season with the way he's going. So Inglewood get to feed the ball. Some good build-up play there from old boys. The ball bounced around between each other. And Inglewood are clearing the ball, but they're under a lot of pressure. First forward just knocks it. Mason just knocks it straight down the gap. And old boys find it out. Double guessed himself. So taking the ball over halfway. He's going to carry the length of ball in there from old boys. Boy Williamson does a good carry. Spot tackle there, good pressure actually from the end of the winger. It's still going the same way out left, just missed passes. They a strong carry, next ground, good setup actually, good clean out. So old boys have got good numbers out the way if they can just once again quick ruck ball, too many defenders that come out. So they're pretty good structure there and good momentum, old boys. And must have been something happened at the ruck because the referee penalised him. we thought he might just play advantage because they did have numbers down the right hand side.
I think that's what Inglewood's going to do, but they've got to try and just slow that ball down, maybe not give away the penalty, but just make it a little bit harder for Old Boys to get flowing, and that'll bring us back into the game. So, yeah, it's a dollar each way about trying to slow it down and getting a penalty against you, but you've got to have a go sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. The turnovers there, you've got to go for it. But probably what I'd like to see, Bernie, is a few more chop tackles. I think that's part of the issue at the moment. A lot of guys are going high nowadays and they're just getting themselves stuck.
Yep.
They're just popping out of the game. So,
I agree.
From Old Boys, Singapore charges up and cuts with his hooker. On the 15. Oh, great defence. Good carry, good strong carry, good solid run, but forced back. And Old Boys just building slowly at the moment. They just want to build phases. A high carry there from Mitchell, and Mitch O'Neill shows his strength, twists and turns in the tackle, and is able to score just the right hand side of the post. So we've been unlucky for Inglewood there. Took off a penalty just on the 10-yard line. A good kick for touch. It was a really good kick for touch, and a good line-out play. Actually, a bit of innovation there from Old Boys. They did a 1-2 cut from the back line, a 10-12 cut, and then the hooker took it up. A couple of strong carries. But Inglewood's defence seems to have a bit more steel about it now.
Yeah, once again, I think the first couple of tackles were chop tackles, so that's what we were just talking about. Get them on the ground and let the guys come over top. But Neil just too big, too strong, going around the corner there. They got the numbers on us and close, and two phases around the corner and a good try to Old Boys. So
perfect. So Old Boys jumped to 3 converted tries, and it hasn't been too challenging today at all for Braden Northcote Hill. He's been out in front of the post. In fact, he could have just thrown them over easily. So 21-0 to Old Boys. And once again, the players are very quiet.
Yeah,
the
it's always hard work going backwards, that's real. So hopefully they start now, Marcio.
Yeah.
Nice long kick, a bit of variation there. And, taken by Northcote Hill, and he slides it off the side of his boot. So good play there from Inglewood. They've got possession, line out, attacking line out, probably the first attacking line out of the half actually. And they're on the 10-yard line. That's the energy chat about the play. They've just put a shorter number, so it looks like they're going for a 6-man line out. Place a couple of players in the back line. Oh, nice play, great play. Straight to the 4 to the 2, good defensive tackle, but good set up. They've got numbers here, Inglewood. Actually good. Once again, great run from the number 8. Tried to get an offload. Wasn't quite there. Good play from Inglewood. Good strong carry. Still got the ball. They've got going up to the right. So not time there.
Yeah, numbers an issue, isn't it?
Numbers are definitely an issue, yep. So just need a couple of guys to put their hand up and do the carry just to get rid of this messy play and set themselves up again. Just this transition plays here. Lovely pass, not forward. Up to the wing, good chip over the top. What's the bounce going to do? It's going to bounce backwards. Oh, bad luck. From the number 11. Wow, great play. So that was Connor Nielsen. And Old Boys up, backing around. Kick out, they've got numbers. Probably should have had a drop goal then, actually. Then Featherstone skips out of a tackle. Let's get the numbers out wide. So pushing hard Inglewood here, creating a lot of pressure. And offside play. So I'm not sure why Parker took a quick 22. It was probably on. There was nobody deep for Inglewood, but it wasn't a clean cut. So he just rolled it out really about 25 metres, and good charging run there by Rhodes Featherstone. And they're back in that right hand corner, so lovely pass from your 10, Bernie, to set up your winger.
It was, yes. So Te Arawhai, first year up in Inglewood, out of Wainui, out of Ireland last year. But Connor Nielsen, he's another one out of our Colts program, so championship winning boy last year. Going quite well in the Prems. He's found out it's not for rugby, but he's still going really well. Nephew of Mark Diddle Nielsen.
Yeah, we don't need to know about the nicknames, I don't think. I'm impressed that we've got a historian from Inglewood today. Knows the family history of everyone, but we'll give you out of the nicknames. Played by Parker, he also comes across. Pretty easy to play actually. And he's another look. He's quite an elusive player actually. Sights things up, changed the Parker he used to play with in the old boys under 13s. And Parker, nice pass inside. There's no high kick though, if the ball's out, it's all Inglewood's at the moment. So the first 5 Northcott Hill's going to come in to do the pass.
Good carry on this.
Strong player, right? Good play around the back. Parker plays some jets to the side out too. One good change. Oh, got to flip the back in. We've got annoyed Michael off because it could have just been a 1-2 play and we've been straight on under the post. Great clean out there from old boys. And lost control. The referee goes back and says, "Come on, Inglewood. Got to be better than that. You've got to be onside." But some good play there actually.
Yeah, they seem to get space on the outside really easy. You know, the thing is they're carrying the ball over the line. They're committing them with forwards or tacklers, and it just creates space outside. So they're doing it well.
Yeah, you've certainly got to give them some credit for the way they're playing. I like the straight lines that the outside backs are running, particularly Parker when he hits a line. He's just straightening things up, and it's what it's doing is just stopping the cover defence getting right across.
Yeah.
It's committing guys, and they do like to play in the tight channels. Old boys, they've got reasonable passing skills, so they're able to set each other up. And Loftbrook's fantastic out there at the moment. He's got good speed. He's just hanging out the back as an extra man, and he just accelerates onto it, and he's made ground every time he's run. So strong play there by Dowsing. Not quite. He had 2 goes in it left. Maybe he's had another one. Good pass and catch and pass. That's what I like it. Well done. Northcott Hill. Good man. Strong determined run there from the big number 8, Josh Dowsing. Thought he was going to bounce over the line. Some very good scrum defence from Inglewood, considering the scrum was going backwards. And just the calm head of Braden Northcott Hill. He knew he had 2 guys outside him and just draw and pass.
Pretty simple, wasn't it?
That really was. And once again, I'm not sure if they're on some sort of incentive, Bernie, but every bloody try score has been under the post.
Yeah, well, not good for us. Good for old boys, but once again, it was a pretty well executed try. You know, they drew a couple of players in. Inglewood couldn't get around to defend, and it ended up being about a 3-on-1, and the try scorer just coasted over. Probably got a couple of minutes to go now, so you know, let's get to half time. Hopefully, England can regroup and come back in the second half a little bit.
I just don't think Inglewood maybe just do the same thing for all the kickoffs. They've had 2 good plays down that right-hand flank, and old boys got the spread of the field. There's big holes back in the back corners. So and the guy's got a lovely boot, so if he can get it deep, then I'm sure Inglewood will put a lot of pressure on. But I doubt there's absolutely no point going 10 at the moment. He's got to go deeper. He's got to find our back like he has there, and there's got to be real pressure. Sees a hole, good turn there from the 12, rolling over. And once again, same way from old boys, good cut out pass here to Parker, he accelerates, out to Loft, back into Northcott Hill, and just open field running at the moment, just waits for his support, takes his time, no one offload too, pops it up to Toby Burkett, behind the carry, and he does do, sets it up well, great intercept from Inglewood. They read that play really, really well. It's a class of Featherstone. Pretty well passed, but old boys well offside.
Got away with it there. Yeah, right on by Rhodes with the intercept, and then we were a bit panicked when the pass got flung back, but obviously old boys must have interfered with the ruck, and Inglewood got a penalty over.
Yeah, perfect. It was a good hustle by Inglewood. I mean, things were shaking them up for old boys. They had good numbers, they had plenty of support. Northcott Hill got a big loop and run, came in the centre of the field, then he realised that there was no guys with him. So slowed things down, but Inglewood worked really hard on D there, and they got numbers back, and definitely like the cut of Featherstone, who's playing number 6 today. He just read the play beautifully and picked up the pass and could have easily made 30 or 40 metres up the bat.
Yeah, well, he's had a couple of games at Taranaki a couple of years ago before he got in the 7s, so obviously he's trying to get back into that fold now, so you know he's got to keep on impressing.
A good try there from Inglewood, a great try. Take down, it's in control of the hooker at the moment. He just stays in the maul, and it's still the same maul. Finally, old boys able to get into the round. A wee bit of good play. Number 5, number 8, our favourite player today.
Yeah.
He's up within 6 metres of the try line.
Get it back to him, I say.
Yeah, exactly. Good defensive tackle there from old boys. Back to the 2. Once again, a high tackle, high carry rather. He's just got to drop his shoulder and accelerate into the contact. They're just a wee bit hesitant at the moment, Inglewood, but good numbers there at the moment. The first 5 cleverly, he's come back the other way. It takes his time. If there's a tip play here, it could be on. We've got numbers now.
Here he goes.
He's just going to run in, blow his way.
Oh, that guy's done his shoulder, I think. Is that Lofty?
That is Michael Loft. And number 8, Hayden Keeling, just did exactly what we outlined the players need to do, is accelerate into the tackle. He's on his back at the moment too, so he's sore, but no, Loft has just walked straight off and holding his wrist, and it's not looking that good for him, unfortunately.
Hopefully in the second half we might see Hayden come back into the forwards. He's pretty much playing there now, and they invest in someone else in the backs, because I think that's what Inglewood needs. They just need another penetrating runner.
Absolutely, he's a workhorse, there's no 2 ways about it.
Oh, he loves it. Be interesting to see the story tonight about the winger who injured the flanker type of thing, you know. It'd be a good story to take home, tell the family.
Does his family know he's playing rugby? Oh, he's just straight back into the play, no mucking around. There's a wee bit of more feeling in those tackles at the moment. And led by your 2 loose forwards, you did right if you want to get back in the forward
Yeah, a little bit soft there. He got through a couple of weak tackles. Took the fullback and the winger on, and just carried them both over the try line. So a little bit disappointing when we're coming up to half time. Would have been good to turn it.
It really was. And you look at the play, you know, 90 seconds ago, Inglewood were hard on attack, you know, 6 or 7 metres out from the old boys' line. Unfortunately, 2 drop balls, give possession back. And I'm really pleased for Morgan, because he's in it locked, but it's not his best position, in my opinion. He's definitely loose forward. He's an ex-athletics champion.
Oh yeah.
So
good build on him.
Yeah, he's a 400 metre runner, and we just saw evidence of that there. Just once he was able to stride out, and showed good speed.
Can't be long to go before half time.
I haven't got a timer going, sorry.
I'm sure Inglewood are looking for it.
Yeah, we're pretty thirsty guys at the moment. It's extremely hot. And it's been a good open game so far, plenty of running. Good attitude by both sides actually, prepared to use the ball. So I'm just clicking over the sort of 43rd minute. Will Johnson knows what he's doing though. I'm sure he's not making the players suffer unnecessarily.
We hope.
Good take by Slater, passes it out to Bowser. He just puts his head down and charges. Good offload there. To the old ball 7-5. Weekly. And yeah, here we go again. Mumsy. Wide replacement forward. Great play there from the Inglewood defender. 13. Just about created a turnover from nothing.
That's Wes Harvey, son of Matt Harvey. Played for Inglewood for a few years as well as playing for Taranaki. So good young fella again. First year back in a couple of years.
Covered working nicely. The camels are in on that side, they have the inside runners covered. And we're just plugging down this line side. That's very high profile there, it drops it.
Is our winger?
I think the referee knows.
You see the tackler?
Yes.
The winger who's playing number 8?
Yes.
He'll be the try by the end of the day.
Or the number 8 that's playing winger.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's it.
He's blowing hard at the moment.
Yeah, check the watch, I say.
So we're well over 40 minutes at the moment. Still 28-0, 4 converted tries to Old Boys.
No, 35.
35.
35 nil.
35 minutes.
No,
35.
35 nil.
35. 5 converted tries. Don't know at the moment. We've just run off runners. First 5 puts it down. Parker under no pressure, sees a lot of space down this right-hand corner.
Just see the result coming through, Ash. Spots with 10, Stratford 5. So interesting game down in over at Yarrows.
Fantastic.
Good for Spotswood. They keep that up.
So Mason clears and takes play up to halfway. So again, just been a wee bit mixed the last 4 or 5 minutes.
A lot of puffing. I think they're waiting for half time, eh?
Absolutely. So Pokai and Fuji down there. Straight right in front of us. I have to agree with the referee with that one. He's got a lot of throwing style. Just put a bit of topspin on the ball and drift it down the Old Boys long.
Can we take half time? Was that an option? Scrum line until half time?
So I'd say if your captain's got the experience that you have, that's definitely worth asking.
I'd go short blind side to our winger, Aiden Keeley. Hold down this blind side, you probably can't see it off the screen, but what's happened is the Old Boys wing is straight deep. Probably deeper than the That's a point we've gone. Play for Inglewood to get it out. On Leighton. Back into the side. Now opened up. Quickly by Wrong way, eh? Wrong way.
first one. Slater, legs straight down. Losing a bit of left-hand side of the shift ball this way. John over there. Still attacking the ball hard, sort of probing Inglewood. Watch and saying no, I'm not agreeing with you. Players are going up to the ref saying please.
One of the two on the lights.
Everyone's down to a wall. Seriously, this is a very, very hot day here at Vogltown Park, folks. So we don't understand the players have been right into it. It's been some good running rugby. Very few set play line-outs and scrums, really.
Yeah.
In the context
Oh,
of
it's
the
well
half.
past it, mate. Well past it.
Old Boys lead 35-0, 5 tries.
Eagles just got to hold in here, get to half time, regroup, and hopefully they can come back a little bit strong in the second half.
You know, I think you're right too, Bernie. You know, it's clear the two strongest players are there, or they, you know, say that. You know, not lightly, but their busiest players maybe are the two best forwards, and they're one out on the wing. Really most of the time, good run there. Picks up a couple of metres, sets it up nicely. Obviously half back in, big numbers out on the left. Great flat pass up to Galzin. He straightens. Good ruck set up. Good camera ruck there from Inglewood actually. Slater picks up, goes down left, charges. Still numbers are happy to just go the same way. These little pop passes from the props. Turns on the pace. Parker offloads. Loose forward. And that's a really good try. Well done, Inglewood. They started off on the left hand side. It was a scrum that Inglewood just had to hold to get through the half time. And brought it out the right hand side. Great run. A very, very strong Eagle run from Northcote Hill. He showed his class. It's great to see him running freely actually. He's been sort of injury hampered the last couple of seasons. And he put on the gas. A couple of good carries from the forwards. And a good injection of speed from Parker. Puts it back on the inside to the replacement loose forward. And he gets himself on the scoreboard, so he'll be happy.
It's good to see those Taranaki boys, you know, really making a difference in club rugby, you know. Northcote Hill, you know, experienced Taranaki player, you know, leading around the park, and then the young boy Parker as well, you know. So a lot of depth here in old boys through their backline, and they're using it. They're using that space, they're running straight, they're drawing and passing, so it is good rugby.
Yeah, it was, and they jumped to 42-0, and it's probably, you know, a fair indication of the game. I don't think old boys have had dominance in terms of territory. They've played a measured half, have waited for the opportunities and really jumped into it. So we're finally going to get our wish burning. The referee goes for half time, so thanks for that, Will Johnson.
Yeah, even I'm tired.
We'll take a break there, folks. And this stage, 42-0 to old boys. And second half, see you back shortly.
How do you do that?
These are half time scores. It's 40-75 on the street.
Can you test that? That's a home game.
And Southern's up over here.
I'm hot as fuck.
I think it's off.
Yeah, that's okay. It won't really matter. How many people online?
71.
Yeah, we had quite a few injuries from last weekend. So they've had to patch it.
Big time, you can see that.
Yeah, we lost Jack White, he's out. Joel Turnbull, he's out.
Yep.
Josh Jacoub's out.
Yeah.
They lost Somerville on Thursday night to concussion.
Yeah.
Who else did they lose Marshall this week? Maxie, the young tight end. Yeah, so you know, you're only. The thing is that these boys got to learn.
Yeah.
You know, these young fellas.
A game like this is tough. You know, Lockie's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but you need Keeling in there, correct? Stick someone on the wing about it.
I'd be, if I was the first one, I'd be absolutely. Left wing for old boys.
Phil,
Sorry, the
No.
right wing for Labour Show.
What?
Hey, what's your son
chip
been?
for you.
How's he getting on?
What? Yeah, game. If I pass it up through there.
However you want to do it.
Just lift it, mate, don't you?
It's locked.
Oh, it's locked from underneath, is it?
Oh, did I unlock it?
Well, yeah.
Do I unlock it?
Just poke it up the hole, Whitey.
Oh, here we
Poke
go.
it up the hole.
You're going to be comments being this up.
Thank you.
Fuck, I see much to comment on.
Well, we're trying to give Inglewood a bit of a plug, mate. She's hard work.
No, it's not.
You
You might have to change your t-shirt.
Do you want me to give Andrew White a call on the Andrew White? Give a bit of publicity to him?
No.
No.
They're all playing like me. Well, to be fair, I've watched fuck all, but I see the scoreboard.
Cason's going alright.
Yeah, no, he's good on football. Issue. Young Connor Nielsen, I don't want him to play too well today. He's going to be, I think he can go places that young boy. Right,
He was our intercept champion for 4 years.
yeah,
Yeah, he played here.
yeah.
Yeah, He's a good kid. He's just got to put a bit of beef on.
Yeah, but he's only fucking training at school. But he's
Oh no, he's been here a couple of years. Guy's 21 now.
Corbin, sorry.
Corbin, okay.
Yeah,
Corbin,
sorry, I
yeah.
fucking get the two C's mixed up.
Yeah.
He's only just first year with us.
Yes.
I'll apologise on behalf of everybody for the swearing, folks.
Why do you lie, mate? That's Andrew White, by the way. He's off.
Manager of the Inglewood Colts.
Sorry.
Former prop. He played today. He's still got his shoulder injury. So, but they've cleared it of rotator cuff. It's ligament. So they've just told him to start playing. He's going to go and see. A specialist and see how bad it is. So, yeah, he's going alright. He's enjoying playing with his mates. So,
Good.
yeah.
Lofty.
And
Lofty.
basically out there again today.
You right?
And you know, I was
Hey?
watching him. He blew a couple of weight rucks away. Most
Hope so. Hope so.
But he just moved on and bang, see you later, and all pops out.
Oh, they've emptied the bench. Oh no, not quite.
Few come off, mate.
Few changes, yeah. It's Morgan there, isn't it? Jackson Morgan's off. Who have we got?
So just about to get underway here at the second half at Vogltown Park. Old boys out to a 42-0 lead.
Changes, Gavin.
So 6 tries there by Old boys.
Okay, can you be a pal and call them out when they happen?
No,
Thank you.
no obvious changes.
None for Inglewood. None for Inglewood.
Comes out for Old boys. We'll give you a replacement player in a minute. A deep kick actually. Was not covered by the Inglewood players. Done by the halfback actually. Drags the ball up. Wilson comes in back as halfback. Now they're getting themselves a little set. Inglewood will talk about how they're going to set themselves up that high. Deep pass, puts it out. Good play there, they've got numbers out to the left hand wing. And this is very good play. This is Featherstone charging down the left hand side, comes in field and just running hard. Beats midfield, good turnover there. Great play actually, and good clean out. But where's the structure here? They see there's no fullback puts down. How much speed has Nielsen got? Lead up because it puts in play. So fantastic play there from
Good 80-metre play.
Inglewood, the number 10 Mason saw space out on the wide, gave it to Featherstone. He just took off like a cut cat down that left hand side. Took a couple of guys, and there's a 10 on the afterburners. You can see why he's been part of New Zealand 7 setup. And
Go to the middle, off the top. Watch this, Dana.
down a wee bit, they just accelerate into position.
Off the top, yeah.
Good take from our boys, great clearance actually. Very, very good. Pass through.
Exceptional run, wasn't it?
It really was, considering where he was in the paddock. And the referee's got his hand up.
Was our friend number 8, Hayden Keeling, who had to come in and tackle that guy last line of the fence. But we've given away a penalty and
Replacement here for Old Boys. Parker doesn't look 100. He was the one that finally tackled Rhodes Featherstone. And hopefully no hit not. Running at the manager as he comes off. So Old Boys are number 22.
Okay. Throw to 4 off the top, I bet you.
So taking your time, Old Boys, just walking up. Good throw actually. Look out the far right. Good pass at the number 12. He hits it hard. Couple was out wide actually. Pass out there to flying number 10. Skips inside, dives over, and a good try. Probably a bit too easy. North got held. It was a great pop pass. It was a good setup actually for Old Boys. They took the ball down to the back of the line out. It was a really, really good take from Their Locke Williamson, he set it up nicely. And then for the next pod, done quite well this today. There's Mitch O'Neill, who's done his little block passes. And was able to pop the ball back to Northcott Hill, and he just accelerated into the gap, stepped around the fullback, and crashed over. So disappointing start to the second half for Inglewood, Bernie, but they're going to have to tackle.
Yeah, I think you got to give credit to Old Boys. You know, they're playing with an open style of rugby, and as you say, the forwards are creating a bit of havoc out there now. The offloads go, which creates space out wide for the backs, and they're taking advantage of it. So you know, you've got to give credit to Old Boys. Inglewood need to learn. They either need to chop them or smack them, one or two, and just get them on the ground, slow the ball down, and bring themselves back into the game. So yeah, Old Boys going well. Inglewood just need to find their feet.
Absolutely. A couple of replacement players coming off. Substitutions. So O'Neill, who just did a nice job actually setting up that try, he's probably earned a couple of beers today actually. It is hot work. And Brody Lilly, the number 9, he's been all action as well, so well done to him. And unfortunately for Inglewood, we've got a wee bit of experience coming out to replace those guys. Sean Waite at number 20 drops into halfback. He's running into position now. And another player we need to be close eye on, IURNC. He's been having a good start to the season so far. Looking forward to see him play. A big carry goes straight up. Edward shift the ball wide. Great passing, but gets it out wide.
Once again, that reaching tackle, eh? You know, Inglewood need to put him on the deck.
Absolutely.
And getting the arm to him, you should be going low, just trying to chop him.
Absolutely. He's period with his first charge, getting off over the 12, and just tight contact player like that. He just looks after the ball, takes the tackle, and another pass from number 16, Boy Miller. Good run.
Okay, I'm in the shit. I didn't get school C maths. What's the score? 49-5, 54.
Yeah, once again, Old Boys taking the chances. Inglewood just laying off a couple of tackles, nice little chip. Went to the ground, bounced up. There was 3 Old Boys players there against 2 Inglewood, and Old Boys got the bounce. So once again, fairly easy try, a bit disappointing. I guess the thing we can hope for here is that the Inglewood boys just keep their heads up. They know they're in the grind now, so they need to just keep on working and working hard for each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, you know, when you're on a run, the bounce of the ball tends to go your way, and it certainly has for Old Boys at the moment. It was a really good play.
Okay, they're
up
on.
over halfway. Good intelligent captain have decided that the first 5, Northcott Hill, has probably been the most dominant player on the game today, or on the ground today, and he's substituted out.
A couple of changes for him as well. So we've got Talisi Javier. He's coming into the midfield. He's first came back in well over a year with a knee injury, so it's good to see him back. So and also new player Vilamali
Tonga.
just arrived in the club this week actually. A mate of Talisi. So hopefully they can make a little bit of difference.
Good Inglewood name as well.
Yeah. Born and bred.
Absolutely. He looks the part too. He looks keen. He's come on. Really make an impact.
Throw him over the side. Hey? We'll throw you over the side, Ash. Taro grows indigenous in Inglewood.
Grows fence and did well getting under that ball, but just a bit of a loose tap or a hack at the ball.
Come on, boy. Buckle this kid.
He might have
Buckle him.
stride down that right hand side.
Keelan's come back into the forward
He
with
has.
Jaden Fabrics moving over to the wing and Salisi going to 7-8. So
That'll make a
there's
difference.
A bit more punch in the forward back there.
Right, watch the scrum, don't I? Watch the scrum. Get into him, Villan. Get into him.
Scrum's got a bit more solid look about it. 21 for Old Boys, going halfback. So Ron was decided that Wake would be getting into halfback. He's actually dropped in the first 5.
Are you kidding me? Oh, you're kidding me. Jono. We need Jono over here. Jono,
Inglewood prop,
on.
flat scrum.
Galami's gone down.
He's got a bit of an injury to his right ankle. Physio is checking him out, see what can be done. And how's the club overall, Bernie?
Yeah,
Good
good.
numbers in juniors. It was a really good tournament here this morning. The under 10 tournament, 6 or 7 teams involved in different clubs. It was great to see.
Yeah, like most clubs, we're struggling a little bit with school kids, but we are trying and work on a few initiatives for next year. We're looking at doing 0 subs, so you know, there's a little couple of. We're trying to do some stuff there. Our Colts, we've got a really good number of our Colts. They're all mostly homegrown boys. A lot of them, a few of them schooled away from home. In Plymouth boys, but they've come back. And they're only a young squad too. There's probably only 2 boys there that have, you know, they're looking at moving from that team next year. So
Ben Bayless.
they went well
Ben
last
Bayless.
year, and we've got a Div 1 team running around. They're struggling a little bit, but they've got good numbers and they're in good heart. So it's you know, if you're out there playing with your mates and having a bit of fun, that's all good. That's what rugby's about at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, all the focus at the moment is happening in the professional game and what's happening between the provincial unions and the super teams and New Zealand rugby, and there seems to be a bit of a dogfight. But the reality is that the heartbeat of everything is the clubs and the schools. So hopefully some of the focus goes back onto that at some stage.
It's been great to have the guys like Josh Jacomb come back and play for us over the last 3 or 4 weeks. He makes a hell of a difference to the boys, and they appreciate it. They learn from him, and he's a really humble kid. He's really good. We've enjoyed him playing out in Inglewood, and he wants to come back and play for us. So it just shows that the spirit's there, maybe just lacking a bit of execution. So, you know, thanks very much for the likes of him coming back, and obviously Rhodes is helping us as well, and hopefully Hayden Biddle Curtis will be back shortly with us as well. So he's been over in Japan. So
Fantastic.
get a
Well,
bit of
big names and a lot of experience there.
Yep.
So old boys into the scrum. Pop pass from tackle, good lead. 65. Good solid tackle actually. His knees well wrapped. So this no look pass from the forwards. It seems you were back to the pitch most times. So good on it. Strong carry there. Back to the middle of the field. Old boys close to the left and under. Definitely a swimming defence into it. A lot more solid. And once again, they go, that's the result for them. They probably had to try old boys, but it's quite a difficult play there. It's, you know, from a skill point of view, you've got to turn, you know, 180 degrees, and the players are releasing the ball without really knowing where it's going. And I said at half time that Connor Nielsen was our intercept king. Had the pleasure of coaching Connor for a number of years, and he just picked, he was on to it quick as a flat, and Inglewood on the board, so well done.
Very talented touch player from what I understand. Wasn't playing 2 years ago, and his father just about dragged him down to Inglewood, and he's never looked back. He's a promising kid, and that's, you know, we're going through a little bit of hard times with the score today, but what we are doing is we're giving some of these young boys that are grown up in Inglewood some time, and I think that's going to be good for the club in the ensuing years.
Absolutely fantastic. So Inglewood on the board, 56-7 to old boys, and take a couple of minutes I think for some of the players that have just come in to adjust to the game. Because conditions are hot, the ground's hard, and it's not easy to play. The players are doing really, really well actually. Wouldn't be the most comfortable game of playing rugby. Number 9, he's a fair enough kind of play really, but he couldn't resist himself. He's on the ground, of course you can't touch the ball when you're on the ground. So he gives up a soft penalty to old boys.
Bit of a nothing play, wasn't it? There was a lot of stuff that was hard to explain was going on. Then the ball flicked out of a ruck, and it was sitting there, so our guy kind of dived on it, and then he stayed on the ground and played the ball. So
Full line out?
need to
Full
get up
line out?
and contest the ball.
Okay, go into the middle and drive. Go into the middle and drive.
Fortunately, what he's done, he's had a good game. Actually. He's had a strong game. Defensively, very good.
They'll drive this. They'll drive it, boys.
Old boys, 5 minutes out from the try line.
They're going to drive. Oh!
Seemed to be slightly panicked. First 5, and that's a good nudge, good clear and kick under pressure. Takes play to the 22, so they'll be quite happy with that Inglewood because they're under a lot of pressure.
Seems to be a bit testy out there. There's a little bit of pushing them to and fro at
There's
the
a
moment.
lot off the ball. There's a lot off the ball.
Yeah, I think Ball needs to keep control of this. It just seems to be getting to the boiling point. I suppose a bit of frustration from Inglewood and you know, old boys probably a little bit. You know, they've been playing well, so they've got a bit of aggression going as well. So watch the space.
Oh, good take that one there. Get up in the low line, out strong play, sets up the more. Strip the ball, good play. Well, number 6, he's working hard. Rhodes Featherstone, he came through that ruck. You would have thought that
The 8. It was 80 Keeling.
it was, my apologies. So Mr. Keeling, well done. You burnt yourself a beer tonight. Watching a bit of footy, hopefully. So, good set up.
It's been huge for the club, that guy Hayden Keeling. He just he had a sad time with a young kid that had a bit of cancer and ended up going to New York for a few years to try and get some treatment done. And sadly, the young baby passed away, and you know, so he's been a hell of a man for Inglewood rugby, and to see him still out there running around with all these young fellas now is a credit to him.
Fantastic. Takes the ball off the back. Just knows how to look over this. Knows how to look after the ball. To Rhodes Featherstone, jumps through and tackles the balls back at the moment. Good defence from Old Boys, though. Really working hard to get into the line defence. Good solid tackle there. Coming across from right.
Oh no.
Unnecessary pop pass there from Inglewood. Pressure on the player. He drops it and bounces off the Old Boys player. Game losing a wee bit of shape at the moment. And I think what you were talking about earlier, Ben, is just been the heat of the day. It is seriously warm here at Vogltown Park.
I see Rose Featherston's down at the moment. Looks like a bit of a leg or something going on. Hopefully we don't lose him. I need to give him one of those famous pills. For the magic water, he'll be right, honey.
He's got an infected toe. I think that's the problem. Is it his toe?
Beautiful day here. If we could put these kind of days in for every Saturday, we'd all be very pleased about the winter ahead of us.
So it's very, very small chance, or no chance of that happening this winter. And what's been the feedback on the reduced season, Bernie? I know taking out a few rounds, has it been unanimous?
One less bar.
Has it kind of been forced on you a wee bit?
Yeah, we shouldn't probably get into too much detail here, but I think, look, I see why they did it, but from a club's point of view, that we think of like guys playing rugby and 12 weeks, is that enough? We would like to see 14. You know, it affects our community. You know, it's one less game we have at home, so it affects the potential bar. There's a lot of things that go on with it, so it's going to be an interesting debrief at the end of the year. I'll leave it there. We've got time for my discussions on that.
Gary there from Sydney goes around the ground, so good charge, sets up the ball nicely. To the middle of the park, and that's sort of by Inglewood. They've got that line defence down now. The referee's going to call them offside. Just went a wee bit early, the number 5. He just played quite well. It's Martha Powers. And just jumped offside, so
I think they've got to. I think that's what England needs to do. I think they need to jump, and if they can get away with it, put that pressure on. It's better than being passive and defence. At least they were trying to shoot up.
Yeah, I think with a wee more line speed, what they're going to do is they're going to force Old Boys to go a bit deeper. Old Boys are playing right on the advantage line at the moment, and haven't had a lot of pressure on any of the passes. So, of course, as soon as you've got a guy on your face, you're testing the skill set. There has been a lot more drop ball as a result of it. Looked to us anyway. The message from the coaching staff of Inglewood was
Six
you know,
plus
get some
one.
speed going and shut down their space, and that's what Inglewood have done for the last few
Drive,
months.
drive. Here they go.
Take their by more
Here they go.
and Old Boys get more structure into their maul. They set up first, and they're just going to move forward. Got to wait.
Put them down, Salisi.
Replacement second flag. Scrags and pulls them down the ground. The board's going in the corner. Defensive tackle. Lucy's getting on.
Yeah.
There's no way that's going to come out. And referee probably will get generous to Old Boys there.
Old boys
Yeah,
are
I think so,
tackling.
yeah.
That's one of the things they're doing.
Good defence by Inglewood. You know, they've rushed up. They've created a little bit of difference from Old Boys, and you know, hey, listen, this is what they need to be doing. I think they've passed the first half. And it looks like they've had a bit of a talk, so let's chase them a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It was good defence because it was a good drive from Old Boys. They had good structure on that driving play from the line out. And the Inglewood guys, you know, they were committed. They had to be committed to that ball. Only 6 or 7 metres out, and then they were able to get across quickly to the midfield and shut down that play. So Old Boys are stepping out the left hand side, and there's a lot of space out wide. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was 8-9 going right.
I think that's where I'll be going.
Yeah, there's 30 metres of space, only 2 defenders out there, so if they get a bit of width on the play quickly, really interesting play.
Can you find out what happened to
Is Viliami bad? How was he?
Yeah, well, the 12 game season thing, Bernie, it is, you know, as you say, it's probably not the appropriate for him here, but
Okay.
it's going to be interesting because, you know, players pay a sub. They want their 14 or 15 games.
To be honest, our commitments and our funding and whatever we do, it doesn't change. We're still out for teams and
Thanks, Jono.
stuff. And, you know, you lose a bit of revenue through the bar, so yeah, interesting talking point.
And good charging run, good scrumming. Slowly carries again. He's done well the last couple of months. So always just bring it up. They've got a wee bit deeper now. They've got a bit more space. And referee here has to award the try. Made it look like hard work. He's good, skilled player. He's a tough runner and he's got good balance. But 2 guys unmarked outside of him probably should have just flicked it on. So about 7 or 8 minutes of slightly messy rugby.
Yeah.
Teams getting a bit more desperate though, so Old Boys will be pleased to have try and just settle things down.
I think what the best thing about it was a messy try, you'd say, so it wasn't as clear cut as what Old Boy has been doing, and you know that was caused by a little bit of Inglewood pressure, so they are pushing up harder, so that's good to see, and you know, you don't talk about what's happening next week, but you know, that you can use these last 20 odd minutes to make improvements going forward as a team. So I think you should never give up. You've always got to keep going. So I think Celeste's made a difference second fight. Hayden going back into the forwards has made a difference as well.
Nice kick there from the Old Boys second five. North come off the pack now.
What are we going to left? 20 minutes?
Weekly.
Yeah, probably 20, 20, mate.
Old Boys jump out to 63-7. Replace the hooker. Replacement player. We've actually brought on Regan Gifford. He's going pretty forward. Just reject things, I think.
Go, Rogue.
Drop ball there.
I was just watching a little bit off the ball stuff. Interesting when you're up here and you're having a look at that kind of stuff and just how the players communicate to each other. Nothing happened of it, but I think there's a couple of words exchanged. I don't think it was about having a beer afterwards together.
No, it wouldn't be. Hot day. And, bit of frustration creeping into the game. So Inglewood did this opportunity for this half, that's for sure. They're just inside the Old Boys 22. A lot of communication between the halfback and the number 8.
see which way they go here, right?
Well, it will be. I think Keeling, if he goes left, he's going to have numbers straight away if he can get maybe an 8-9 going left. Tries to get across. Run for the 10 looks for the offload, passes it up. Playing there by the 15, tries to stand the man up. Charges in there, good set up. So Inglewood just need take the time, build some phases. Just probably left and right, zigzag your way down the paddock. Do a quick run there. Here he goes. There's your try. Really well done. You called it. And Hazel Keeling, well done. There's no way. Absolutely no way anyone's going to tackle him. I like his. He's quick and he's quite. He looks after the ball. He's a low runner. He's exceptionally difficult to tackle.
As I said, like he's been around the club a couple of years
shit.
now, Marshy, and
Yeah, mate.
really interesting type of guy. He's a hard-working farmer. He'll arrive to the game eating the pie. He's not the most coordinated guy in that respect of looking after his body, but he certainly knows what to do when he's playing. And everything he does, as I said, he's a freak. The things that he can come up with, you don't see many players doing it. Awesome.
As long as it's a Nelson Spire from Inglewood, we're happy with that.
Exactly. No, good seeing we're coming back. A couple of tries now, even though the score's blown out. It's all about that credibility at the end of the game, isn't it? Being able to walk off with a certain amount of your head held high, and look at your mates in the eyeball, and
Good
say,
boy.
Listen, we kept on trucking. So
Yeah, absolutely. There's a time of game where you want to see the character and a bit of depth.
So that was Hayden. Hayden scored.
Yeah, it was a really nice play. Good charge up from the first 5. He got an offload, 2 plays, and then Keeling was able to wrap around from number 8. Good strong running, and some really clever play there, and a fantastic conversion by Mason, number 10.
you guys are right here, fella.
Yeah, looks good. Looks good. He's a take on the right. Got some good kicking skills.
There he goes, making a dart.
Big setup up there. Working hard, he just picks and goes, and that's probably the missing factor from Inglewood today. Always hadn't had to put any numbers into the ruck and been able to speed quite quickly. So you've got numbers here on board if they can get the ball through. Well done. To Rhodes Ferguson, he's charging down. Good step, great step.
Amazing,
Inside and out.
There's New Zealand Sevens player.
Problem. What's
Good boy, Rhodesy. Good stuff, Rhodesy.
Stood up. That was Braden Northcott Hill. Braden thought he was going to go down the right. Went in that direction to cover it, and then a beautiful step just off the right foot, and was able to accelerate down that left-hand side. So for a guy who was crippled a couple of minutes ago and limping around from the back of that scrum, it's quite impressive play.
Yeah, once again, I remember when he arrived in the club and he ended up, I think, first game playing lock for us, and he was streaking down the field. We go, hang on a second, this guy for real. And from that day, he looked like a Sevens player, and probably unlucky with injury. He has been a little injury prone that it may have curtailed a very promising Sevens career, but I tell you what, Inglewood's really happy to have him back, that's for sure.
Awesome. And that completes his day.
Yeah.
It was a good 15-metre run, and he's not taking, he's saying, hey, I want to push my luck. I've had a tough day today, and I deserve a bit of a rest. So conversion from the sideline. Good strong kick that just trips in front of the post. So Inglewood jumped to 19 points.
63-17, isn't it? 63-17.
So
Jaden
young
Dravitsky.
Javitsky's come onto the park now for probably his second game.
Yeah, I think.
With the
Yeah.
Prems, he had one last year off the bench as well. So
19. Thank you.
it's a boy out of our Colts program as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes. So there's 2 Colts boys on there today.
Awesome. Welcome to senior rugby, actually. Good driving play there from old boys. Turned the ball over and had done well. Trapped there from an Inglewood player, but he got put on his back. He had nowhere to go. He released the ball. So old boys just got to settle things down here a wee bit. Sort of rushing around unnecessarily. Time out here. They've gone wide. Still good continuity from old boys. Good charging run there by Paul Lawrence. Drops a knee, gets the ball back. Play. Morgan takes the line hard. Good trip tackle there from the Inglewood #19 team. Great and nowhere to go, no players running off it, nobody really pulling for the ball. Good clean out though.
Got a bit stagnant, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, and I think it's a credit to Inglewood. They've really lifted the game by a big play from the halfback. Not quite the chip that he wanted. Once again, he might get a little bit lucky and not taken back. So good play. The young halfback saw there was no one in deep, no fullback in play at all for Inglewood. He had come out on the right to cover the wing.
Yeah, everyone spread off that ruck, didn't they? Left a big hole, and the halfback exploited that really well. And little chip and unlucky not to regatta and score.
Go Corey, go up the back fence.
Corey,
back fence.
Go
Corey, go Corey, go Corey. Back fence, go boy.
That was young Mason Jones done that tackle, might have hurt his shoulder.
I think he has.
Determined run, they took a long 20-yard long goal line drop out just inside the halfway. A couple of passes down the left hand side, very strong run from the replacement player from Old Boys. And then players just over off leg twice in the tackle. And Roy's had a pretty good game actually, strong carries. His work rate is never questioned. And that is young Rowan Slater. He picks up his second try of the game. And probably a deserved one.
Yeah. Once again, what Old Boys done well is they were very direct. You know, the first boy carted up really well, and that just sent them a light goal. So a couple of offloads, and they're into the corner again. So when they can get that direct play going, Old Boys look really good. When Inglewood can push up, it does stagnate them. So credit to Old Boys. You know, they really worked hard. Well deserved try.
Northcott Hill back on the paddock and taking over the culture again. Good run, Jack. Ready with that. So they stopped a bit of a roll. Inglewood picked up 14 points on the burst, and Old Boys reply takes it out 70 to 19.
70-19, yeah.
Just had a comment come through from your brother on the feed. Thanks for Dave Sully, the best bowler never to bowl in New Zealand.
These cryptic messages from Inglewood.
Bit of a story. Me and my father and two of my brothers played in the Taranaki Open for a few years, and Dave Sully.
Who, Gavin?
Never
Who?
quite made the pack yet, and he's a bit disappointed about it. So we let him know.
Yes, boys. Go through, Rowie, go through.
Play was on. The winger was unmarked. Just didn't float it high enough over the Old Boys player. And a good run there actually from Zach McDonald.
Yeah, unlucky once again.
I think just the boy Nielsen.
They're trying, and that's the best thing that Inglewood's doing. But once again, he floated that pass over, and we pick it off pretty easily and run 50 metres to score the try.
Who's on? Corbin Nielsen. Thank you. Corbin Nielsen's on. Hayden Keeling.
Another young Colt player coming out now is Corbin Nielsen, brother of Connor. So another debut for an Inglewood boy. So he'll know what it's all about in the next 20 minutes.
Northcott Hill adds the 2 points. Old Boys jumped to 77-19. Interesting type of game where there's close to 100 points scored.
Yeah, well, it's been free flowing, eh? So that's what you want at the end of the day. You want to entertain the crowd, and everyone enjoys seeing it. So.
sort of replacement back, and he goes well to get himself on the ground, frees the ball up to Morgan, puts it up, and a good charging run there up over halfway. So Inglewood got screaming on defence now to try and cover the gaps at the moment. A bit of play there, yeah, good double play there, good run, they've got to get it wide. Just got tied up with the in, couldn't release the ball. Zach McDonald, the 3 guys unmarked that time. Lively play from the Mob boys now. They've got a bit of shape in their play. Toby Burkett carries it up, charges up over the 10-yard mark. Quite like the young halfback actually has come on. So Regan Gifford takes it up to the line, good set up, and here he goes. He's just seen a bit of a spot, good offload. Lawrence, he's up over the 22. This good play. Gets struck. Really good play from Inglewood. Oh, and pity the referee didn't play advantage because, man, Inglewood could have actually counter-attacked then. So some good play from both sides, but Old Boys at the moment, they've got dominant forward carries, and they're actually, when the guys are hitting the line, they're hitting it quite hard. So Inglewood just hanging in there. But whoever stripped that ball did an excellent job.
Yeah, it was good defence by Inglewood again. Old Boys looked like they were rolling on again, and yep, someone's got in there, made sure the ball didn't get back, turned it over. Yeah, maybe a little bit of advantage from the ref, and we could have tried it out to scoot down the blind side or open side. Who's down, Marshall?
I don't know, mate, sorry.
Just got to make the play.
Can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell.
Bit of relief, looks like the magic water's coming on. Bit of cramp by the looks.
There's cramp. And Lockie Smith reintroduces himself into the game.
Bayliss is off, Lockie's on. Lockie Smith's coming back.
Yes, and Ben Bayliss is going off.
Bayliss is
Lockie
off.
Smith back on.
So Inglewood to feed the ball with a scrum, just inside the 22. They've shown their ability to attack from deep, and they've scored a couple of cracking tries, so they'll be looking for a strong finish in the game. Fullback in the first 5 lined up behind the scrum, and Old Boys are trying to second guess where they're going to go. Good scrum from Old Boys, good play. Brings it back into the line, gives it well space. Not always hard to put people down the line, not running off the ball actually in space. People have to go the same way. 3 minutes to play so far, but just probing that Old Boys deep. Good inside pass. Playing up the ball quite nicely, sees a bit of a hole, comes hard into it. Driving tackle, drives the car backwards, got good numbers out here on the right of the whip. Took pass there from Lockie Smith, still got numbers in the whip for 53. Good play, good top play there. They've got numbers out here. Screaming for the ball out wide. Good, great kick, fantastic kick. Hopefully the bounce goes his way. Bad luck. He really, I'm shocked he didn't pull both hamstrings. He was really extending himself to get that ball. It was a great call. The number 10, his teammate Mason, he put on a nice cross kick. So good play from Inglewood, good counter attack actually.
Yeah, 80 odd metres, so yeah, good endeavour. Carry hard by the 12, spread wide, got Connor Nielsen. He made some good yards. He probably could have looked at another option. He could have just maybe chipped over the top.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, we got the ball back and we just about scored in the other corner. So good effort.
No contested one right there. So, much speeder they got actually. Forward. So opened up nicely here. He hit the corner. So it was a wee bit of bad luck there because Zach McDonald actually got ahead of the play. He had a look. He was thinking about throwing it in the field, but knew he was in front of him. So held on, but once again, good scrambling defence from Inglewood, but really good intent from Old Boys.
Yeah, it was. You know, five metres out from their line, they moved the ball, got a break, got down to the halfway line, and then the error happened. So yeah, good work by Old Boys.
Yeah, the backs have shown a willingness to use the ball and prepared to run it. I'm not sure how the forwards really appreciate their approach.
If you're the team going forward, it's easy.
Absolutely. Right, much better under the scrum. As I said, he's 5 here, good skip pass. The Canadian fullback, great pass to the winger. He accelerates down, chases the cover defence, comes across. Number 12 has skipped out the wing, he's a hard runner, sets up the ball nicely. Big numbers here, Inglewood. So after the first 5, he skips back to the ruck. What he wants to do is bring that Old Boys defence close on the ruck, clean it up. So
Just need to settle here.
you need to settle right, just set up a couple of carries and just pull a few phases. It's run off at the moment. Must be aware that there was a penalty advantage. Referee no doubt called it.
A lot of tight bodies out there now. It's been a pretty hard fought game with a lot of movement. So I think they'll all be looking for the final whistle, but hopefully Inglewood on attack now. They'll be able to go into the corner and maybe get a drive going or try and get some points going.
4 tries would be good.
Yeah, he did right in it, and we're up to the table to kick to the corner. The Lions went pretty well. Big number 5 is one part of the ball. 15 from Canada, he looks quite lively.
Yeah,
Oliver
no,
Mackenzie.
from what I understand, a sevens background, but he's adapting really well. And the other big thing is he's trying to be part of the community. You know, he's a really good kid who wants to be involved with Inglewood. So you know, we can't ask more than that. You know, he's playing some good rugby, and he wants to be part of the community and part of the club. So outstanding young man.
You can see the size of the mullet that he's got.
Yeah, there's a few of those flying around.
There's a New Zealand thing, so well done you. And I like the fact he's got clean boots, and I like the fact that he's got clean laces. So he definitely looks the part when he's running. Good take there from him, actually.
Oh,
Well done. So that's the end of the game. Inglewood on attack. Their last couple of plays. So good effort by Old Boys today. 77-19. Big score, a lot of tries, a lot of running rugby. So well done to both teams. Players showing really good intent and quite a high level of fitness burning. So it was a good effort.
Yeah, credit to Old Boys. They've played really well. You know, defending champs from last year. They had a draw last week, so they're probably frustrated with that, and they certainly showed some intent today. So put out to an early start with those 4 or 5 tries. It probably rocked Inglewood a little bit, and you know, they had the game pretty much tied up by half time. Good to see Inglewood come back and get 19 points, but Old Boys well deserved winners in the end.
Thank you, and thanks for the support today from all the sponsors and the club members. It's been a very enjoyable day here at Vogltown Park. So I look forward to catching you all again next week with Club Rugby. Thank you.
thanks, Ash.
Is it off?